Action movies over the years have experienced an interesting transition. Fight scenes performed only by trained artists or specialists in some martial art have been combined and even transformed by other types of sequences where the actor, who has no experience in the art of physical confrontation, must prepare for it to make more realistic, exciting, and innovative scenes. Fight scenes are not limited to action movies. They're also part of different film genres, such as science fiction, romance, comedy, thriller, and others. Even if it's very difficult to choose a limited number of good fights, we decided to keep a list of 10 that represent the best of melee confrontations. How much do you know about movies? Let's test your knowledge with a quick trivia question. In which famous movie did the actors really hit each other in the fight scenes? The Matrix, Fight Club, or The Bourne Identity? If you want to know the answer, stay with us, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell. Let's get started. Number 10, The Bourne Ultimatum. Claustrophobic and exciting, this particular scene makes us feel overwhelmed and trapped in an imminent danger that only Jason Bourne can overcome. In a confrontation of equals where Matt Damon has a high chance of losing, the actor gives us an aggressive scene that has made his franchise a distinctive stamp to help define contemporary action films. Number 9, Warrior. How do we recognize a great fight scene? Only two elements can do that: what they show on screen and what was done to achieve it. And the championship fight in Warrior has it all. The training, the editing, the music, and the hard work turns this impressive scene into a devastating and emotionally effective confrontation. Number 8, Inception. We all know that hand-to-hand combat is not one of Christopher Nolan's strengths. However, with Inception, using kinetic energy and playing with gravity, he created an intelligent and innovative concept to recreate what is nowadays one of the most unforgettable fight scenes in history. Number 7, They Live. There are scenes of fighting with beautiful choreography, and then there are ugly street fights. And in They Live, there is one of the latter. Brutal, intense, and above all realistic, the fight between Rowdy Roddy Piper and Keith David is a scene with big hits and dirty tactics, common in a B-movie of the 80s about aliens that control our mind through subliminal messages. Number 6, John Wick. Who doesn't love the John Wick movies? Full of long, bloody, and well-choreographed battles, John Wick is a great example of the evolution of action movies. Although it may be a bit unrealistic, especially considering the large number of men who are killed, the truth is this film is not only innovative, but also brought gun fu into popular culture, a mix of weapons and martial arts. Number 5, Hitman. Known for being one of the best action movie stars of all time, Donnie Yen is an extraordinary athlete and martial artist who not only manages to play Ip Man, the former Wing Chun instructor of Bruce Lee, but also manages to recreate a seemingly superhuman speed in the unforgettable fight against 10 black belts. This incredible scene that lasted forever is a must-see. Number 4, The Matrix. The Matrix trilogy was undoubtedly a cinematographic revolution, not only for the use of 360 camera movements, but also for its unique special effects, unusual history, and the action in each one of the fights. With time-freezing camera effects and a fighting choreography from ancient China, the fight between Neo and Agent Smith took this film to a whole new level. Number 3, The Legend of Drunken Master. Jackie Chan's filmography is full of powerful fighting scenes, but the final battle in The Legend of Drunken Master undoubtedly stands above the rest. Made with amazing skill, Jackie Chan manages to combine the impeccable technique of martial art with absurd physical comedy in the style of famous silent film artists such as Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin. Number 2, Rocky. Although there are several sequels to this story, the truth is that none of them have done it better than the original. Strong, emotional, and sincere, Rocky's story of self-improvement is reflected in what is known as one of the most influential and iconic fights in Hollywood history, the confrontation between Rocky Balboa and Apollo Creed. Want to know the answer to our trivia? Let's take a look before we get to number 1. In which famous movie did the actors have to really hit each other in the fight scenes? The Matrix, Fight Club, or The Bourne Identity? The answer is Fight Club. When Edward Norton hits Brad Pitt for the first time in the Fight Club movie, he does it for real at the director's request. Just look at the expression of one man's pain and the other man's laughter. Did you guess the answer? Let us know in the comments below. Now let's get back to our countdown. Our number 1 fight scene to hit the big screen is Oldboy. Who could deny it? Park Chan-wook set the standard for 21st century fight scenes with a fight sequence in one shot. In Oldboy, Park Chan-wook, armed with only a hammer, takes on a whole hall full of thugs. Desperate and overwhelming, this scene, although rustic and not very elegant, stands out precisely for its uniqueness and technical beauty. We're almost done, but before we go, here are some more highlights from iconic fight scenes in movies. That does it for our countdown. We hope you liked it. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, leave us a like, and comment on this video. We publish new content several times a week, so ring that bell to be notified. Thanks for watching.